This is your debut in pantomime. Do you see your future in pantomime?
No, no.
What qualities are there in pantomime that you feel you haven't got?
It's a different technique which lends itself only to what I call a variety type of actor, the actor who is used to playing on his own in a front class, which is a variety actor. But I'm not, I'm legitimate. I'm a legitimate character actor.
It was kind of a strange thing to do after the show, but there were so many kids, I suppose, who wanted to see the character again. And I remember just being in the audience when all the kids go up to the front and he threw sweets out to the children, and I remember catching his eye and catching a sweet. My memories of him are really muddled up with Doctor Who. The character that we saw on the television screen was my grandfather. I think he came to love playing the Doctor.
But it so much captured the public imagination.
I know it did, yeah.
Do you think you'll ever shake it off?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
How?
Of course. By making a success in something else.
Why not? Why do you think children like you? Because you're rather a grumpy sort of person.
They found me a cross between the Wizard of Oz and Father Christmas, you know.
He was a grumpy old man. We were rehearsing, and something happened, and he went totally. And they cancelled the rest of the rehearsal. He came in the next day, and he came in with 3 little poses of flowers for the ladies. And he obviously thought, what can I take the chaps? And he came in with a tin of biscuits. I found it so moving somehow. And it was his grumpy way of saying, I'm sorry.
The difficulty is asking an actor to play eccentric because then they start to be acting. Bill Hartnell wasn't acting it. He was just implicitly, in his own way, eccentric.
The whole thing about Bill was that he was so unpredictable. You didn't know what he was going to do. There was this mystery about him.
I knew he wasn't well when he was working with me. You could really see the stress and strain on him. I discovered later that he had really been suffering from something which caused him to have memory loss. I was very sad that he left the show, and that must have been an absolute body blow to him.
Oh, so you're my replacements. A dandy and a clown.
When they decided to make the 10th anniversary programme, my grandfather had deteriorated quite a lot. He was not fully aware of how poorly he was.
Barry Letts, my producer and I, contacted Patrick Troughton, and he rang up William Hartnell. And William Hartnell was very keen too, said, yes, yes, we're very happy to do it, love to do it.
I believe my grandmother had to intervene and say, look, he's not really well enough to cope with learning lines and all that. But they devised a way to make it possible.
There were prompt boards in front of him for every line, and somebody would hold it up, and Billy would say the line, and then there'd be another line and another line.
Yes, well, the party's over now. You young men and I go back to our time zones. Though considering the way things have been going, well, I shudder to think what you'll do without me.
I think Doctor Who gave him the opportunity to spread his wings, to be childlike and to expand and to play around with the eccentricity and the wonder of it all. And it's clear that he actually loved it.
The funny thing to think of is that up until the point Patrick Troughton took over, there was only a Doctor. He is the original.
The legacy of the way that he established the Doctor is still with us.
Absolutely nobody else has been anything like him. A magic, a mystery. You're never quite sure what was going to happen next with him.
Those of us who watched him over those first 3 years, you know, even though he was grumpy and rather distant, he was still, you know, our Doctor.
The fact that Doctor Who is still being made today as we speak, extraordinary, really. I think it's a testament to William's Doctor, and I'm very proud to be part of it.
I think he would be so tickled pink that the character he helped create is still thrilling audiences today. You'd have been so thrilled by that.